Hey everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I wanted to come on and share with you some projects I made for Scrap Diva Designs, and I used dies and stamps from the January release. So I will link all of the products down below in the description box, and my referral link will be there. If you click on that link and place an order at scrapdivadesigns.com, I get a commission from the sale, which helps me out but doesn't affect your cost at all. And you can always use my coupon code at checkout, which is strawberry cream, and that will save you 10%. So thank you for using those codes if you do order. So let me show you the dies that I used for the first project. And that is mainly, well, yeah, I guess just this set in this project. This is called the Hot Air Balloon Mini Album. It comes with all of these pieces, makes a really nice big hot air balloon. You can make a mini album out of it, a card like I did. It comes with the main piece, a stitched inner piece, and then this layering piece, which gives more detail. The stitched piece also stitches like along the basket part, but there are layering pieces for that as well. There's this part here, which goes on top of that, and you can change up the colors, the patterns. There's also this layering piece here, which changes up this part here on the balloon. There are 3 garlands or swags that you could decorate your balloon with. Everything's sliding. There are hearts you can add, and then these are little pieces if you want to change the color of the strings on the balloon. So I did something different. I'll show you how I worked it. And I used this paper collection from Pebbles that I got recently from officesupply.com. It's called All the Cake. I wanted to make a birthday card because I'm running low on birthday cards in my supply. So this is what I made. And I think it makes a super cute birthday card. I mean, balloons, of course, work for birthdays, and why not hot air balloons? So I cut the main piece, the biggest balloon. I doubled up my cardstock, put the edge of the die over the fold so it wouldn't cut the fold, and then you have like a base of a card like that. And then I used some festive paper from that collection for the stitch layering piece. And then I used some shimmer paper from Michaels for some accents, like this layering piece, and I cut out some of the hearts too. For the swags, I used some gold foil paper. It's actually ribbon from Dollar Tree that I die cut sometimes. So I used that for all of the different garlands. And I used that to cut out this piece here. And I just fussy cut. I cut it out again. I used this die again with the same stripe paper that I used for the final layering piece of the balloon, and I just layered that over the string part. I thought that would be easier than actually making different strings. So just an idea in case you want to do that too. And then I used ephemera from the All the Cake. Is it All the Cake? Yeah, All the Cake collection, which I didn't bring over, but I do have the ephemera for that, for the banner, for the bird, the smiley face, and then that ephemera also includes some vellum pieces. So that's great for balloons, I think, vellum. So I added some there too. And yeah, it's a super cute card, I think, for girls, boys, adults, children. And this turns out to be, it's about 6 3/4 inches, a little bit less than that. Sorry, out of frame. And then side to side, it is just over 5 inches. And then when you open it up, it looks like this. I put another piece of ephemera there. I love that dog with the balloons. And then this is a cut apart from that paper pad, and I have an edge tool to make little scallops, so I use that too. So yeah, I thought this card came out really, really cute. And if you hear scurrying about, that is Millie. She's playing with the toy right here. Okay, let's move on to the second project. And all these are cards, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, I have to replenish my card supply. All right, this one is called the Romantic Rectangle. And it comes with 4 dies. It comes with 2 rectangles, different sizes, smaller and bigger. I used the bigger one. And then it comes with this layering piece that's just beautiful. It has this eyelet detail, and then it embosses these little dots on it as well, and then punches out the holes for the eyelet trim. So it just makes a really pretty detail. And I also used this die set. This is called the Valentine Words 2026. and it comes with all of them, and I've gone over before like exactly what it comes with, but I used, hi Mel, I used Hugs and Kisses, and then you can layer some of the hearts there. You can use these hearts to change up the pattern of your paper for that from the shadow. There's also lips too, but I didn't use that. And then on the inside of the card, I used this die, well, stamp and die set. This is called the Valentine Stamp and Die Set 2026. And it's so handy to stamp this out, run the die through it, and then you cut apart all the little sentiments so they're ready for your cards, which has just been great since I've been working on these projects. So I used that as well, and here's a little card I made. Well, let me show you the paper pad I used first. I used this one from Honeybee Stamps. It's called Cottage Countryside. This came out, I think it was last year. I'm pretty sure I got it last year from, Cherry on Top or scrapbook.com, whatever. And I just love the pretty like floral prints. And I just felt like doing something different, so I used that. Okay, here's the card that I made, and this is a A2 size card. The larger rectangle from the Romantic Rectangle set just fits perfectly on top of an A2 size card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And look at that detail, isn't that pretty? I said it embosses those little dots, but it really does cut them out because you can see right through them. And I like doing that in white because it just looks so pretty and crisp and like lace. And I use the rectangle that comes with that set that has stitch detail to fussy cut this paper from that Honeybee Stamps collection. And I added some of my scrapbook.com Wink of Stella. If you could see there, it's just shiny like all on the petals and on the bird. And here's where I use that die set, what's it called, Valentine Words 2026, I think. Yeah. And I cut out Hugs and Kisses. I changed up the colors of the hearts and pop that up on some thin foam tape. And it's just a super pretty card, I think. And I think you could use this for Valentine's Day, but also just for I was thinking a Mother's Day card it would be nice for. So like I said, it's 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, so just fits perfectly on there. And then on the inside, I used a different die cut for the base of my or place where you put your sentiment. And then this is from that Stamp and Die set that was already pre-cut, so it was just so handy, and it says "You're loved," and that's one of the hearts from the Valentine Words die set as well. So the rectangle, the smaller rectangle I didn't use, but let me just take a measurement for you in case you are wondering how big that is. So from cut line to cut line, it's about 4 inches by, let's see, about 2 3/4. And then the rectangle itself is about 3 1/16, it looks like, by 1 3/4. So just to give you an idea of that. So yeah, those are 2 cards I have so far. I was thinking Mother's Day. I thought that would be a nice card for that. All right, so I have one more project to share with you, and that is using this die set, which is called the Heart Disco Ball Mini Album. And it comes with all of these pieces, the outer piece, the inner piece, which is stitched, and it embosses a hole there, or I think it cuts out a hole. Mine didn't really cut out, but I think it's supposed to cut out a hole there. If not, this little die here will cut out a hole for you if you don't have a hole punch. And then it gives you this layer on the inside, which makes like a disco ball effect. I didn't use that because I wanted to make something not disco-y, so you don't have to use that, and it still looks super cute. And it's so big that it gives you such a wide space to decorate as, whichever way you want. So I thought that was great. And then I used this die set too, which is called the, hang on, it's stuck. Okay, it's called the A2 bow set, and it comes with 3 different size dies or sets of dies for A2 cards, and also for a smaller one, like this one in the front is smaller. Sorry I didn't take it out of the package, but you get the picture from these to see what the first side looks like. So if you want to make it go across an A2 card, it goes this fits perfectly the short way, and this fits perfectly the long way. I just used the bow from this one. I didn't use the ribbon part. And then I also used this die set, which is new. Oh, here's my ephemera I had on the bottom of my pile that I used. Okay. And then this one is called the XOXO border. So it's so pretty, this border, and everything is stitched, the XOXO. It leaves a scalloped detail with holes punched out on the bottom. This is a layering piece, and if you want to do extra layering, you could just like cut apart the hearts or X's and do that, which I did. I'll show you. And then it comes with this heart, same kind of trim or border as this XOXO, and then an inner layering piece as well, which has like a double stitch line. So let me show you that card, and this one I made into a Valentine card. So it's a nice big heart, and I wanted to use the paper that I got last year from Hobby Lobby. It's this one from the Paper Studio. It's called Coquette. So this die fits perfectly, the stitched one, on a 6x6 paper, so it worked out really well. And I made my card out of some pink basil cardstock. I think it's called Pink Icing. I gotten it in a big pack. And I used the XOXO border, as you can see, and I did cut it out twice, the layering piece, one out of white paper with purple hearts, and then one out of pink paper with white hearts. And then I just cut the hearts off and just layered them on top, just because I wanted to change it up a little bit. And then I used some shimmer paper for the bottom, and that shimmer paper, it's so pretty. I keep forgetting I have it. It's from Tonic Studios. It's called Craft Perfect Pearlescent Card, and it's called Blue Cashmere. It's this beautiful, like periwinkle, more purple than blue pearlized cardstock, so it's so pretty. And then I used the heart die from the XOXO set to make this heart here. I used that same paper pad for this paper. Valentine comes from that die set that I showed you before, and here is that bow from the A2 bow set. So I used lots of different dies from this release, and I think it's just so pretty. I love this paper, love it. And it's kind of like linen textured. I don't know if you could see that, but if you have this paper, it works perfectly for Valentine's Day. So this card is nice and big. It is about 6 inches. Like I said, it worked perfectly for that die by about 5 3/8. Yeah, 5 3/8, not including the bow because I added that on. And then if you open it up, I used some more of that paper, and this is another one of those stamped sentiments that I had heat embossed. And I put another heart. This one came from, I don't know, one of these die sets that, I think it was this one. Yeah, from the Valentine Words die set. So yeah, I think these all came out super cute. They're different styles, different occasions, but I love to make cards. I love sending out homemade cards, and I think people, they appreciate getting a handmade card. A lot of people don't send out cards anymore, and to get a handmade one, I think, is extra special. All right, you guys, so that is it for today. Again, everything will be linked down below at scrapdivadesigns.com, and don't forget to use my referral link if you place an order. I really appreciate it when you guys use that. I get an email that says that my referral link was used, and it just makes me so happy. And you could save 10% using strawberry cream at checkout too. All right, please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll be back soon with more crafty videos. Until then, I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.